Hello and welcome back to more Ni no Kuni. I did a whole bunch of crap off screen. I did, to my knowledge, all of the, except for that one because it's bollocks, all of the errands and hunts that I knew about. I noticed there's some missing here, but oh, that's Castaway Cove, isn't it? Yeah, they're all Castaway. So I never actually did any in Castaway Cove because I forgot it exists. You can't actually land your boat in the city, you have to land it next to it, so I never actually bothered to check. So I guess I'll have to go back and do those some other time, but I have also obtained all of the Tier 1 stamp reward thingamabobbers, so, well, the many things that we can do, we can jump. I don't know what purpose this serves, but I, by golly, can jump around like a maniac. Gained a bunch of levels, so I don't remember exactly how many, but I did gain a bunch of levels in the process of this, as well as a bunch of money and gear for people to wear. Other than that, we have some new people, and the party has changed slightly. Ever so slightly. Gunther's up here at the top with Tuzan, because interestingly enough, he actually has a better fit, as you can see with the favorite genuses up there, not geniuses. He has a better fit with Oliver, which is a little bit weird, so. As well as a cut purse named IK Mart. We have 3 new people, I think, since I last recorded. 2 of them are in the party, and one of them I have to remember. Strongo's still there, because favorite genuses and all that. I'm trying to match genuses as best I can. A new person, Army Monkey, the floating flower bug creature thingamabob. It is also of a similar use to Strongo here, except much more focused on magic attack and regular defense, whereas Strongo here is a mix, but has magic defense rather than regular defense. Anyway, we also have Toaster Pig, who's just Toaster Pig. I don't think he's new. Zerus is still in there. Dutchy. Down here is the Cogdelio, and Mr. AMV, who's actually a megalith now, so that's a thing. I have given Mr. AMV a specific skill. Notice his defense is 209, it's ridiculously high. I've given him this skill. It's an attention-grabbing technique, focuses enemies' attention on the user, so he uses it and everything hits him. Which, if I can get him to use it more consistently, is very useful. It means people like Oliver or Esther take no damage at all, and Swain will be taking minimal damage. 4 per hit at most, or something like that. Pretty useful. And I think we have one more new person down here. Yes, Jakey, who has not been used in combat at all, but he's a Trapper Snapper. He is no one's... Oh no, he's actually Oliver's favorite genus, apparently. Interesting. And I don't think... yeah. We also have one more named person, who hopefully I will remember to show once we get into a suitable position to do so. He is actually at the familiar retreat, or whatever it is. So, we'll have to actually... I love how these guys' arms swirl around, it's great. We'll have to actually find one of the things to see him. That's the thing. Other than that, not a whole lot's happening. 10 men I know seem menacing, and I imagine they could be, but Tuzan just rips them apart because he has a bonus against them, so he'll just wreck them. There we go. Sponge Bud is a support thing, so that's not going to last very long. The problem with Mr. AMV is he does almost no damage, but he's pure tank. So when he uses Juju, it's really quite useful, to say the least. He won't do any damage, but he'll take all the damage for everyone else. But anyway, I'm gonna limit the number of fights we do, because I did that all off screen for a reason. I will gather this, though. I will get into fights with stuff that's near us, so long as it doesn't escape away from us. Also, that's a thing you can abuse. I should mention this. If you cast a spell or something that causes a text box to appear at the top of the screen, it will cause all of the monsters to stop. They just stop and they stand there. That cannot move, but you can still move Oliver, which is pretty darn useful in some instances. Especially later on, I'm going to mention how I grind a bunch of levels, especially in the late game, since that'll be a thing people are doing more than mid-game grinding. So it's pretty handy then, when you're trying to catch monsters that are faster than you, that always run away and stuff like that. But anyway, we got Black Truffle. Interesting. And Tuzan leveled up. IK Mart's actually pretty good, but compared to Tuzan, for just these regular fights like this, he's just there's no real reason to have him over Tuzan. I'm sure eventually Tuzan will be replaced, but for now he is just ridiculously strong. Is there anything over there? No? I guess not. Alright, whatever. I was thinking there might be something over there just because of just the way it looked. It was like a dead-end area. This is where we're going? Are there going to be a bunch of... There's like some mist floating around this. I don't know about that. Is this place going to be full of a bunch of boars? There's actually a gather point up here. It's in your best interest to gather stuff because you can use that for alchemy, although I haven't used it at all. I have been feeding people. Shadow glass. Interesting. You can make food, you can make healing, restorative items and stuff like that via that method, which is really quite important. But I have not done any of that. I probably should look up recipes in the Wizard's Companion and what have you. Yep, it's pigs. Hogs, if you will. So this is like steampunk Hogville, apparently. Neato! No, they're not. Look over there, it's a pig in armor. They are all pigs. It's Swain, he always behaves like that. Oi! You have some of our familiars, don't run off with them. It's not very nice at all. I like the music here, it's quite dramatic. It's Troppy so-and-so. I don't really care about him, I care about the familiars he just took off with him. Look at that, man. Especially Mr. AMV is important. That guy has stuff. I will not be doing side quests yet. I will come back as need be and do them. However, whilst I still remember, let us go show off our final person that was named while I was not recording. Hello! Where is he at? There he is! Avak! The Jack Rabot. Rabot? Robots. I don't know. I don't know how good this thing is because I've not actually used it in combat at all. But it is there. There's in fact several people I haven't used in combat at all. I haven't used Hyper Bunny, Martin, or Punisher. That's just an unnamed bandit that I had for the quest. But, yep, there he is. He's a robotic bunny person thing. He likes scratching his butt, that's about all I know about him, but he will stay there for now. Mayhaps coming out at a later point, when I level him up a little bit, possibly, not entirely sure. So down there is something. I don't know what that is. There's the inn, which we'll need to rest at some point. Could check the weapon shop, but there's no real reason to, so I guess we'll just head to the objective for now. And in the meantime, try and steal stuff from all of their pots, because as is law, if you leave something in a pot on the street, even if it's near your building, it is public reign and I can steal it from you. This is how the pot law works. This is what the argument of legalized pots is all about. It's not some sort of drug, it's about pots. Crap in it that I keep stealing. I don't know what I'm on about, but we'll roll with it. It's actually quite a A lot of quests here. Oop!
Make way for the royal procession! Hurry, clear the way, I say!
Huh? What? Ah, a royal procession here. Huh? Whoa! What's happening? Oh, Jesus!
Run for your ruddy lives!
We have to go now. Okay. The prince is a pig as well. Seems that way.
You know she's done with you!
But it's true.
Welcome to Hog Heaven.
Okay, that was kinda cool, to be honest. A little bird. Your little bird knows great sages. That's handy. Or tidy, as Trippy says. He's in the palace. Is the palace that mobile thing? The prince's servant. So how do we get to him? From a little bird, seriously. The black market. Sign me up for that. A face like that, with your 7 chin hairs, approximately. I don't know if whoever made that comment, I can't remember who made the comment, sorry about that. I don't know if they actually counted the chin hairs or not, but if there is actually 7, congratulations. Oop. What?
Anyone violating this law will be liable for a fine of 5,000 guilders or 3 years imprisonment. All hail the prince.
What kind of law is that, man? Eye contact, yeah, see? What kind of law is that? To the palace! Hooray, Swain's back! Swaine. There's dramatic fanfare for that. Well, that looks cool. I don't think the buildings actually move on the map. This is just the map it was the whole time. Is there anything down there? Someone with a piece of heart. Oop, pot. I see that pot you're standing next to, fine pig sir, with a carnation cake in it. You really should stop keeping food in pots outside. I'm just saying, it's probably not in your best interest, or even the food's best interest for that matter. I'm sure they're not going to let me in. Is that so? Huh? Oliver's like oblivious to everything. No one's what? How am I supposed to know about your crappy decrees? He has a plan. Let's all act startled and blow our cover. Disguises? Who do we disguise as if no one can get next to it? Where would we get pig suits? Oh, steal it? Yeah, I suppose that's about as logical as any other conclusion we could have got to. Calm down, man. Maybe that store that was in the bottom left is the black market? Like Oliver's face, by the way. If that is actually the black market, I suppose that would make sense. It's a store I've not seen before. It is! Alright. I just wanted to check, I didn't really have to. This place isn't actually that big, it's about the same size as every other town. I think it is, anyway. Maybe it's a little bit bigger, but it's not massive. It's not like it would take ages to search through it for a store or something like that. The stairs are slowing me down, though, because the animation for going upstairs is slower than just running, which is a little irritating, but also, again, it's something I like. I wish the NPCs had a special animation for it, but they don't. They just kind of glide down it like you would see in every other game. But at least Oliver and Mr. Ferryman here have an animation for it. By the way, I don't know if I've noted this before, but you can knock him over. If you run into him really fast, you can actually topple him over. It's kind of tricky to do sometimes. I think he has to be in like an animation, like idle for a little bit, and then whip around really quick, and you'll just push him over. I don't know. You can do it, trust me. I don't know how to do it, but I've done it a couple times. It's actually kind of funny. Oliver just stands there for a little bit, and then you whip around really quick, and basically just push poor old Welshman there to the ground. I'm just gonna call him Welshman now. Just call everything Welshman. Welshman here, Welshman there. Welshman everywhere. I don't think that last bit's actually true. Is that a chest? Oh, it's open. I figured I'd check, so I'm not really checking anything else. Purple I can't open. I don't think. Can I? Yeah. You can only open blue with lock, break, thing, whatever it is, I don't remember. This man's not wearing a mask. I think I have black truffles. It's not like they're hard to get a hold of. I hadn't even been here that long and I have fresh black truffles. Who is this Grace? And why is William Abel here? Worried about Grace. It'll probably happen again. I promise to try my best. I approve of that. How exactly are we gonna keep Drippy in... We asked for 4 suits. Drippy does not exactly fit any of them, I presume. That's what you get for jumping to conclusions, woman. Poor old Swain here, just helping us out. What about Drippy? Oh, good lord, he's just wearing the hat, isn't he? Oh, dear. They're actually color-coded, too. That's great. Oh, good lord. You look just like you usually do. Hmm. You obtained a suit of Hamlin armor. Hamlin? Hamlin? Oh lord, we are quite large. We're quite voluminous. I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce that, but I don't care. It's just Drippy. Every time a Drippy does something, it just... Oh lordy. Does he hop up the stairs still? Oh, he doesn't hop up the stairs anymore. He lost his custom stair animation. Presumably because the helmet's too heavy for him, I don't know. That would be my excuse anyway. Wish there was like a sprint button or something, good lord. We can jump. We can't actually jump in towns though. We can jump in battle and on the world map. I believe that's the only places we can jump. We also have all the other ones like the ship travels faster and stuff like that. And we'll start working on the tier 2 stuff now that we've unlocked it. Which includes things like you gather all the little glimmers at the end of battle automatically. And bonus experience, cheaper stuff at the stores. It's all really useful, but they're all really quite expensive. They're 3 cards a piece. Which as of right now is expensive, but I don't know, like, the quests here may give you half a card just for a single quest, so. Hello! Yes, the Prince's weekly supply. Ah, Swain knows what he's doing, as he often does in these thievery type things. Good job, Swain. Neato. I approve of Swain. Well, you've been with us for ages now. Like, you know, like 12 hours now. Probably not that long. That told him. Attack? Does that mean we'll, what? Just start running as fast as you can? Okay, there's a guard right there. Does he count? I'm gonna save. I can't save. I would have saved. Presume they have patterns? Yeah, they're both coming this way. Should I have run forward? Can I just like wait back here? I like how the helmet he just falls to the ground. Look at Trippy. Okay, he turns around. There's a little nook over here. I know, you're wasting my time, crawling with blighters, blah blah blah, handy nooks, blah blah blah. I already wasted all my time now. It doesn't matter, it doesn't come all the way down this way anyway. Yeah, he only goes halfway. So there's a nook here, we can go up that way, head around. I don't know what that path is right there, maybe I'll check that out. Hello, sir. Hopefully this helmet being on the ground does not draw suspicion. You should stop moving there, Drippy. That'd be great. So he's gone past. We run around. So can I actually go in this room, or is this locked? Is this a thing I can't go in? Gates are firmly shut. Alright. There's a dude here. What is this dude doing? Is he going in circles? Appears to be going in circles. If this is true, we can just follow him around. What about the other two, though? Yeah, he's just going in circles. Alright. that guy is heading back. We may be able to just head this way. Unless he stops. He stops. Alright, we gotta go around. Down we go. And there's a guy here that goes up and down on this other path, I believe. I am a master of sneaking as I run loudly through the corridors wearing heavy armor. Sounds about right. You think they'd be able to see that, at least the helmet just sitting on the ground that wasn't there 2 seconds ago, but I guess not. I just realized I actually changed the character portraits at the bottom. Yup. I don't know how close you needed to be to the front of them to be seen, but I was a little bit worried there. Knickers! Seriously, stop shouting. It's a manhole, or a pig hole. It's a hole in the floor. Where is there? Are you like pointing at things? Telling us what's happening? Can I get a save point? Oh, I can save in here. Ah, sweet. Okay. We will take advantage of that, because I'd prefer not to have to do that again. And everything prior to that, in the event that the power goes out or something like that. Though if the power goes out, I'll have lost the footage anyway, so... Yes. There's probably monsters down here. Familiars, there'll probably be a boss fight. Valid point. Also, I like how the snout is actually moving. I think Drippy's is the only one that's actually moving. Yes, yes, I've seen that before. Also, if you don't know, Ulk are giant, like deer-like things. They don't really blend into anything ever. Giant helmets go! Oh, I approve of the giant helmet plan, all things considered. Voice acted?
Look at this place. It's amazing. Yeah, it sure is something.
So, this is how the other half live, is it? Proper swanky, this is. Oi, it's this way. Come on, get a move on!
Okay, are you sure about this?
Ah! What now? Run! Run, I tell you!
Wayne!
Never a minute's rest with you lot, is there?
Well, this is a thing. I'm not sure I approve of this thing. I'd rather have the giant helmet approach to this tactic, but, well... I guess we just have to see how it goes. Let's throw Tuzan out. I mean, he is the main guy, so... we'll just go ahead and start hitting him. He has bonus of damage! Block. And hit and go. Maybe I should have everyone block during that, but... I don't know if that's a good idea to have everyone block just for his normal attacks. I get a counter on that. If he hits Mr. AMV, it's not too much of an issue, because Mr. AMV's a monstrous tank if ever there was one, so... We'll swap back to Oliver, just kind of chill for a second. That may be a thing I want to defend for. This dude's quite maneuverable. I guess he is a tank thing, so... He does have that going for him. We're doing alright so far, but this is still way early into the fight. Whoops. As long as I keep defended, we should be alright. Magic or tricks?